It is. Yay!
Hi, Donna.
Hey, Michelle. We are so glad to be here today. What a crazy day already. It's
It
like, oh
is
my
a
goodness.
great day. Yeah, Donna was just telling me that she slept in, and this woman normally gets up at like 3 in the morning.
No, not that early. But like at least by 5 for sure. And I told Michelle that our weather here in Georgia, which I think it's like this kind of across the country or whatever, but anyways, we're really cloudy and cold and dreary. And so it was like almost 8 o'clock in the morning that I finally got up. So feel like I'm way behind.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah.
So
I know. I mean, 8 o'clock in the morning is really sleeping in for you. So, yeah. So, I guess the sun needs to come out in Georgia, doesn't it?
yes, I think today it's coming. So we are
Good.
really excited.
Good. Well, it's really sunny here in Kansas City. It's freezing outside. Well, actually, no, I take that back. It's like it's going to be in the like 40s today. So, that's actually really good weather. So,
Cool.
yeah. I don't know why we always talk about the weather. I don't
I
know.
know, I know, I know. But I think it's because of the fact we live in different, I was going to say different countries, but different areas, and it's always interesting to me what's going on in that area, compared to where we live.
That's true because we have viewers in Australia and it's like really hot in Australia in some areas of Australia right now. So it's
Oh,
just, that's true. It is really interesting to see what the weather's like wherever they are. And it's
yeah,
always a commonality. It's always a common thread that people can talk about. People are always talking about the weather.
yes, yes. And well, in Australia, it's their summer where we're having winter, they're having summer now.
I know. I know. But it seems like they don't have very long winters. It could be just me, but it seemed like they just like had a bleep of a winter and then it was warm again in Australia. I'm sure that was just me. But speaking of Australia, we're just really excited because we have people from all over the world that are watching our trainings. We've had people from Australia, of course, the UK, Ireland. Where we even had some in Japan.
Japan,
Yeah, all
Brazil.
over Canada,
Mhm.
Brazil. It's just really awesome to see so many people from different parts of the world, dialing in or clicking on to watch our training. So we're just really excited that you're here. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Michelle Grigsby. I am one of the blog babes, my beautiful business partner, Donna Rios. Donna Rios is she lives in Georgia. I live in Kansas City, Missouri, and we're just really excited you're here. So, yeah, so what we like to do, though, is if you are watching this, like, live, then if you're on our blog, which is theblogbabes.com, there should be a button right below this video that will enable you to give you access to all the previous trainings that we've done. We've been collecting a nice library of trainings that is providing a lot of high value. We've given you guys some pretty big nuggets of social media tips, blogging tips, branding tips, anything that you need to know to help establish an online presence. And so what we're going to do today is Social Media Tips Day. So I thought we were going to do is, I think what we're going to do is we're going to talk about, I'm going to go over with you 4 important steps that you need to do, especially if you're new. Okay?
Mhm.
And the reason why is because, obviously, well, Donna, why do you think they need to know this if they're new?
Well, if you're new, I mean, come on. When we're coming online, it is an overwhelming process. We think that we're just going to be able to just come online and be able to, I don't know what we think, to tell you the truth. I mean, I know, when I came online, I was just like, this has to be so easy because it should just be one, two, three. But there's so many different strategies and so many different techniques that you can learn. It takes you a while to kind of sift through all that to know what's going to resonate with you. And that's the biggest thing, is learning what resonates with you. And that takes time sometimes. That's not going to just happen overnight unless you've been on, you've done some kind of all kinds of other things online. Then the pieces will fit together pretty easily. But yeah, I mean, if we don't, you know, I'm glad Michelle's doing this because just having the 4 things that you need to at least focus on when you're first starting that will be timeless.
Yeah, and a big thing that I want to stress to you is if you're relatively new, if you're starting a new business, or if you're relatively new to Facebook marketing, that's what we're actually going to be talking about is Facebook, because Facebook is the largest social media channel out there. There's now well over 1 billion users on Facebook, and if you notice that if you have a lot of friends that are on Facebook that are also in the online marketing realm, you're going to see different styles of people promoting their business. And I have to mention that there is one person that I noticed that when I went to her wall, everything is pitching. Okay, now she's actually been having success. Okay, she's actually been having success. But guys, I want you to know that when you see somebody that is doing nothing but just pitching the business. I mean, what she was doing, she was being very hypey, okay? Very hypey. And for most of us, that's not our style, okay? And I'm not hypey. I like to be unique, and I like to do branding techniques, but I am not a hypey person. Donna, you're not a hypey person.
Far from it, yeah.
And I think most of us are that way. I mean, I take my network marketing business very seriously. I consider myself a business professional, even if I work from home, and you should too. And, even though that she has been having success because she is just, everything was about her business, I don't want you to compare yourself to somebody like that, because honestly, I noticed that most of the people on her team aren't having as much success as she is. And I think it's because a lot of people aren't going to be willing to do what she was doing. I know that I've even seen her post a few comments saying, if you've unfriended me, so, say la vie or whatever. I mean, she has that attitude, that pure business attitude, and it's almost like she didn't care if she was burning bridges along the way. Okay, Donna, what do you think about that?
Yeah, well, I think, exactly what you're saying, Michelle, because a lot, especially within network marketing or direct sales, if you're a leader within that industry, you have to be sharing things that your team can follow, because most people, when they come online or they join a team, they're joining because, one, they know you or they trust you, and they know the product, and they're wanting to grow a business online also. But if you're not sharing techniques and strategies that they can follow, then they're going to fall by the wayside pretty quickly.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. So guys, we are not going to teach you how to be hypey, okay? That's not who we are. We're going to teach you how to utilize attraction marketing and branding techniques to build a solid team. And it might take a little bit longer, okay? It might take a little bit longer, but let me tell you, I don't know, it might take, let's say it takes you, I saw a saying, it was so powerful. It's like, it took me 4 years to build my business, to create, it took me 4 years to be able to retire, but yet people are still willing to work 40 years to retire. So it's like, are you willing to build your business, even if it's on a part-time basis, even if it takes 4 years for you to be able to retire, as opposed to working for 40 years and then collecting Social Security, okay? So what we're going to do today is I'm going to actually share my screen. I'm just going to give you some tips, especially if you're brand new. So I'm going to keep in the forefront of my mind that you're a newbie, that you're not, you know, how to get started and all that. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So Dawn, if you want to let me know when you see it.
Okay, we got it, Michelle.
Okay. Super. All right, so this is my profile, and one of the things that I recommend that you do, number one, is take a look at your profiles, not just for your business page, but your personal profile as well, okay? Now, when you go to my wall, you don't see me throwing my business at you, okay? The first thing you want to do, and actually that's going to be my second point, but take a look at your actual about section. Is it complete? Okay, so I'm going to go to the blog babes, and I have not looked at it, so we're going to see what it looks like. Because you need to do more than just have an engaging image and profile photo, which we do, which I'm really proud of. It's beautiful, but a lot of people are going to want to check you out, right? And so a lot of times they're going to go to the About section. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that your About section is filled out. And the short description, I don't remember, let's see, it used to be listed actually right underneath the picture. So does it even show it? Okay, here it is. Here's the short description right there, okay? And so when you're in the About section, make sure that you always put a link to your website in the short description. And as you can see, we put it right at the beginning. And this just tells you what our vision is. Our passion is to help you find the voice in the busy world of online marketing. And we do live trainings on blogging and social media. And we only have so much space to fill that out, okay? But definitely make sure that's filled out. And then company overview. You know, people are going to want to learn about us. They want to know what we are. So this gives you a little bit more information. And then, oh, look at this, Donna. We need to do a long description for our page, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know. And then let me see what gosh, I don't even know what mine is. I have to look. Let's see what mine is on my online. Do I have a long one? Please say I do. Okay, here we go. Here's one where I'm branding myself. This is my personal business page, okay? And you know, I stated that I'm an online entrepreneur. I'm an internet entrepreneur, mentor, coach, trainer. And here it says I'm a co-creator of the Blog Babes, and I tell a little bit about myself, all right? I talk about I was a health insurance broker since 2004. You know, I give people a lot of content about myself, right? Mm-hmm. So that's something that we probably might want to do for the Blog Babes, so I'll make sure we do that. This is what's great about live. You see the good, bad, and the ugly, guys. Nobody's perfect, right? My gosh. Right. That is something that's really important. I was listening to a podcast, and that was the first thing they said is take a look at your profiles and make sure they're complete. And also, you know, in regards to all the other social media channels, make sure that they're all consistent with each other, okay? But we're going to pretty much just focus on Facebook right now. But, you know, make sure that your profile is complete. You know, and also if you're a local business, like an actual brick and mortar business, you want to make sure that you have like the address information, where you're located and everything, so it'll be easier for people to find you. Something else you want to do is also number 2. Okay, number 2, you want to make sure that you have a good profile photo, okay, as well as a timeline image. Now, Donna, you actually used a service. You used a free service called Canva to create. Is that right?
Yes, and I absolutely love it. It's my most favorite place to go.
Yeah, it's so awesome. It's so awesome because you were able to get this background, this really cool background. So we have certain colors that we are using on our blog and everywhere. And so, yeah, so this is one of the colors that we're using. And then we also have this is our logo. And I love it because it enables us to be together. It shows you and me together. It has our names. It shows, you know, that we're people. And I've always had mixed feelings about using like cartoon features, but this I think is perfect. I love it. When people see this, they know who we are. Exactly. And, you know, you want to have a recognizable name as well as a logo. So the Blog Babes is definitely, I think you can have a pretty good idea that we teach you blogging, okay? And we're probably chicks because we said that we're babes, right?
And Michelle, aren't we sometime soon going to be launching, you know, hey, are you a babe too?
Yes, and we definitely are going to be recruiting other babes so that there'll be babes all over the place.
There you go, there you go.
Definitely. And another thing I want to show you guys is make sure when you're in your personal profile, make sure that you have listed here, okay? You have listed here a link to your fan page, your business page, okay? Because guys, you know, if you go down like my wall, you know, you're going to see that most of the stuff that I'm posting is personal content, okay? Stuff that's engaging, using images. I shared a background image here about, you know, working on this podcast that we're doing, which is pretty awesome. I like to, you know, what this does, guys, is everything that you're posting reflects who you are when you're posting images and whatever, okay? So you have a pretty good idea of what I do, who I am, but at the same time, I'm not pitching my business. You know, I'm not hyping my business at all. Okay, and that's the thing is you want people to feel safe when they come to your wall. Okay. And I still haven't deleted all of my friend requests, but guys, I've got like hundreds of friend requests, okay? And what I do is the first thing I'll do is I'll look at their wall, and if I see that they're all about their business, why will I accept them? I mean, first of all, if they're not in your target market, which is something that we definitely recommend, and this is something that's in our training, okay? You need to make sure that I'm not going to just accept anybody as my friend. I want to be people that are in my target market for my business. And so, I will go look, and if I know that they're not engaging with anybody on social media and they just want to be friends with me so they could, hype their business or spam their business, am I going to accept them? Probably not. But it is acceptable to talk about your business on your fan page, okay? So basically, you want to make sure you have a link here. Donna, do you want me to? Do you guys know how to actually do this? This is actually. Let me see if I can show you where I actually posted that, because it can be pretty confusing for some people. So I'm going to show you. If you're brand new, don't just say that you work at network marketing or work from home and loving it, okay? Because all that's doing is just telling Facebook so that when people that are running ads will know to target you. What you want to do is you want to create a fan page, okay? And then you want to link to your fan page, because your fan page is where you're going to be providing value based on what your business is, whether it's, health and wellness tips, social media tips, blogging tips, inspiration, whatever it is that you want your fan page to be. And all you do, guys, is go to your About section and you click on Work and Education, okay? The first one that I have listed here is the Blog Babes. And how I did that is you just click Add a Workplace, okay? And I'm going to show you, I'm going to click Edit so that you see where I put this, okay? In position, where it says position, I put co-founder, and then I added a couple of little, fingers pointing, okay? If you guys don't know where I got that, I'll put a link below this video on how you can add these really cool, you can have stars, you can have arrows, these fingers pointing. I'll include a link for you so you can, put those on there. And then you want to list a city and town, so I listed Kansas City, Missouri, and then the description is you actually do the actual URL of your fan page, okay? So it's https://facebook.com/theblog-babes. And I stated that I currently work here, okay? And then you save changes. I'm just going to hit cancel. And what it will do is it will pull that, so when people are on your wall, that's going to be one of the first places they're going to see, and they can hover over it. Now, I change this periodically. I think I've been getting more clicks, though, when I say, please like my fan page, and I'll have the arrows over the point, and then they'll click over. But what's really cool is if I say, please like my fan page, and then they hover over it, they can go right over to it and click like. Okay, which is pretty awesome. So you want to make sure you connect your fan page, your business page, to your personal profile. Okay. All right. Also, make sure that your posts are relevant. So let's go to the Blog Babes. Let's go to the Blog Babes, and another thing is you want to make sure that the posts are relevant. So Donna posted here something that is relevant to what we do, right? She's saying she's posting a link to Post Planner. I love Post Planner. They've got the best articles.
Oh, I know.
It's, pure value. I love all the stuff that they post. And they have an article here, the easiest 3-step social media marketing guide you've ever seen. Okay, and then of course, Happy Friday. That was more of a fun post, right, with images. And then this is one of the strategies that we talked about in one of our trainings is some different types of posts you can do. And one of them, of course, is talking a little bit about your story, right? So we're talking about our story a little bit, and we're showing a background image. Images are powerful, and as you can see, it's all relevant, right? Here's a success quote that's relevant to our business. And then every once in a while, you're going to see where we might have a, call to action where we ask you to, like our page, or excuse me, go to our blog. And another thing too, guys, is having your blog, you can send links to, articles that you've created as well. And what it will do is that's about our live training that we did. Here's some information that we posted. Here's a Facebook tip that we provided. I'm trying to find, here we go. Here is a link to our blog. So this is another great way to get subscribers, is ways that you can get people to your blog. So they can get to our blog by clicking on a link that has value on it, or it's going to be at the top, right, where it's going to have a link to our blog right there in the About section. Okay? And then, of course, we can periodically ask them to subscribe to our blog as well. Okay? So there's many different ways to try to get them as a subscriber, but ideally you want them as a subscriber, okay? Because that's when you have their undivided attention. Mm-hmm. Another really great thing to do, guys, is videos. Videos are really, really powerful. When we do videos, what I love about videos is it actually, do you do videos? What is great about videos, guys, is it allows people to get to know you. And it's a great way to brand yourself, okay? So you definitely want to consider doing videos. It's, like I said, it's just a great way for people to get to know you. So, you definitely want to post pictures that are relevant. Sometimes I do text. And then, of course, videos. Videos are really powerful. And we actually need to post more videos of our blogging tips. We did blogging tips. We've done marketing tips, and we've got a whole bunch that we've uploaded to YouTube that we still need to put on our fan page.
Yeah, Michelle, let me ask you, these videos here, now those are not videos that we just upload to YouTube, to our YouTube channel, and they automatically get populated here. These are videos that you actually uploaded to Facebook. Is that right?
That is absolutely correct. And look at this. This is new. You can add a featured video. Okay, and you can also create a playlist with your videos too.
Oh, cool.
That's totally awesome. But the reason why I like to do videos, you guys, upload directly to Facebook is, number one, you're actually going to reach more eyeballs, because if you're doing a link to your YouTube channel video, YouTube and Facebook are kind of like competitors, and you're going to actually get more views if you're directly uploading it to YouTube. But also what you can do is when you upload a video, and guys, some of the videos we're doing are 15-second videos. I mean, look at this, 15-second video, 13-second video. And what happens is when you upload a video, you can put a call to action at the end, and they can click over and go to your blog, and then they can opt in. It's a great, I love this. I think it's just absolutely amazing. I love Facebook. But I'm really excited. I'm going to look into this, because this will be something I'll probably include on another training. But video marketing, I've said this for weeks now. I am so excited to get into video marketing, because I absolutely love doing videos. I was so petrified to get started doing videos, and I love them now. I love doing videos because it's such a great way for people to really get to know, like, and trust you. Mm-hmm. So, okay, here's another big tip, you guys. Really, really important. When you are on Facebook, you got to engage with your fans, okay? If you are just posting content just to post it and think that that's going to be sufficient, that's not the case. You need to make sure that you are engaging with your fans. So if somebody likes a comment, like if you post something and they like it, acknowledge it. Okay? You're not going to appear desperate. But I've actually had people say, oh my gosh, you actually acknowledged me. It's like, yeah, of course. This is a social media channel. And it's pretty awesome to connect with people. But another really cool thing to do is when they like something, you thank them. Thank them for liking your page. You can also do that. Thank them for liking your page, and it'll be a great way for you to connect with them, okay, and get to know them. Because Facebook is not just posting content and hope that people comment and click over and join, okay? It's also about engaging with them. It's really, really important to do. And I know some of us struggle with that, to do that on a consistent basis, but you really need to think about, you know, if you're going to choose, if you're a busy person, then choose one social media channel and just make sure you're engaging on that. You know, it's really, really important because people will feel special, especially if you're taking the time to engage with them. Another tip on engaging, though, is you can do it on your fan page. Another one is in Facebook groups. Engage in Facebook groups, you know, that are relevant to your business. Okay. Even in some of these Facebook groups that are really spammy, you know, those spammy Facebook groups, you still see people that are engaging, which is pretty neat. And the ones that are providing value, whether it's a link to an article or helping somebody out, those are the ones that are really going to stand out. So you can do that. Also find related pages, you know, pages like yours. Find some other ones and start interacting on those, okay? It's another great way for you to get to know somebody that's in the same business as you. Okay. And another tip, guys, is don't forget to cross-promote your business on other social media channels. Okay. I'll give you an example. I'll go to Twitter. And if you go to our tweets, the last tweet that we did, hold on. It's not the last tweet, actually. Wait. Okay, here it is. An hour ago. Do you get on Facebook? Let's connect there. And I have a link to our fan page. Okay? You want to make sure you're doing this on a consistent basis. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But, you know, Twitter moves pretty fast. And so, you know, I say at least once a day. Don't hesitate to ask people to, you know, jump on over and connect with you on Facebook, on your fan page, okay? So you definitely want to utilize all your social media channels, LinkedIn, Google+, Pinterest, all of those. Let them know that you have a fan page. Because in all honesty, out of all the social media channels, at least for me, Facebook is the one where you engage most with your prospects or with your friends or your fans, okay? Let's see. You can also utilize, instead of just having a link, you can also post a link to one of your blog posts, or excuse me, a link to one of your Facebook pages posts. That's another thing too. Is, hey, I've got a comment. You know, please leave a comment or do something in regards to your other social media channels that links to your Facebook. Like a post, like if you're embedding a post, okay, or if you're going to be adding a link to a post. Does that make sense? Did that? My brain is going.
Oh, welcome to the crowd. Yes, I think that makes very good sense, Michelle, and I like how you're using hashtags there too.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing, guys. Is I actually have linked to our Facebook. I have linked so that if anytime I update something on our Facebook, it does also send out a tweet, and that's something else, Donna. Thank you so much for reminding me. If you link your fan page to like Twitter, we don't do a ton of posts on our fan page for, you know, that's just part of our strategy. Okay, you do want to think about the first 140 characters is what people are going to see, and people will find you if you use a hashtag within the first 140 characters. Okay, because it is going to send that, like the Happy Friday, I did a hashtag, okay? And if you go look on our Twitter, it says Happy Friday. So if I click on that, you can see other people that have used that hashtag Happy Friday, okay? And so it's just another way to get your business out there where people can potentially find you, okay? Mm-hmm. And it was a while since I posted it, so as you can see, these move down pretty fast, down the newsfeed. And that's why on Twitter, you know, we usually will post things at least once an hour simply because it moves so fast. I mean, we are, you know, we're only following, my gosh, right now, we're only following 387 or 413, and it already moves down really fast. I mean, imagine people that have thousands on there. It's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't wait to start doing trainings on Twitter, guys, because Twitter is an incredible search tool. Oh my heck. And I've already kind of given you a tip on that in one of our previous trainings, but wow, you can find some awesome leads on Twitter for sure. Let's see. What else is there? Final tip, guys. Another way to promote your Facebook fan page or to get some engagement in it is when you're building your email list, send out just an actual email just for, hey, go like my fan page, because usually we have more subscribers than we do fans, okay? And so what you want to do is every once in a while just do a Facebook-only promotional email where you ask them, go like my fan page. Are we connected on Facebook? Because on Facebook, once again, even with your email list, you'll be able to engage more. You'll be able to be more engaging on Facebook. Okay? So yeah. Donna, does anybody have any questions? Have you?
I haven't seen any, Michelle.
Okay.
I'm monitoring both sites. Mm-hmm. Yep, sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just bringing it back. So I wanted to share those tips with you. We actually have some more in-depth trainings on how to create some awesome timeline photos. And we've given you some tips here. What we're going to do is below this actual training on the replay, we're going to create a page for it, and we'll put these bullet points right below it or above it. And so that way you'll have access to what we just shared with you, so you don't have to listen to me ramble the whole time. So Donna, what do you think?
I think it was pretty awesome, Michelle. I mean, it can seem so basic, to people that might have been on there, on Facebook or on any of the social media platforms. It can seem so basic when we're talking about it, but there are more and more people that are coming online every day that have never heard these kind of teachings and trainings, and so those are the people that we are targeting, and that's our heart, that's our desire, because we don't want people to, that it's taken, as long as it's taken us to get to where we are, we want to be able to help the people behind us. So I think it was an awesome training, Michelle.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, so yeah, if you've had anything out of it, let us know. There should be a place for you to leave a comment right below, and we will see you guys on our training on Tuesday. How's that?
Awesome.
Bid you adieu. Bye, guys.